Hello and welcome. I am Alan, and today I'm just going to kind of go on a little bit of I use them too often, ramble, rant, but sometimes we'll give it a little bit of an opinion piece, I guess. We'll say that's what it is. I guess the first thing I want to talk about, kind of get it out of the way. There's too many artists nowadays. I I can sing so beautifully. They're not special anymore. They're not. Instead of being 1 in a million like they used to be, they're like 1 in 10. It's kind of boring. Give me back the music that has the power. The Metallicas, the Cheap Tricks, Aerosmiths, Godsmacks, AC/DCs, Led Zeppelins, um, Black Sabbath, you know, Megadeths, um, shoot, I can't think of the name of the one Bruce Dickinson was in. Run to the hills. The Avatar was always Eddie. I can't think of the name of the band though. Anyway, we need music with drive and spirit and there's just too much. I'm so beautiful, so it's generic anymore. I mean, I was watching one of these. I think it was the new American Idol with my mom because she loves watching that stuff and The Voice and So You Think You Can Dance and all this stuff. So I was watching it with her, and it kind of annoys me because everybody wants to. I've got such a pretty voice, and my soul is beautiful. I mean, give me something with a thumping drive. Do, 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 do. Do 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 do. You know, there's nothing wrong with the soft voices. I like times listening to people like Sinead O'Connor or Rest is So Prince. Shoot, Leonard Cohen's Hallelujah I often turn on because I enjoy, but a lot of the times I want Rage Against the Machine, you know? I want freaking Lemmy. I want true, heavy, driving music. And it's not like metal musicians are unable to sing, they only scream. You listen to Bruce Dickinson. He is a well-trained musician. It bothers me that everybody wants to do the same generic junk over and over and over. Oh well. I just had to get that out of the way. Yeah, another thing to add on that, I like classical music sometimes. The ending to my videos is Griegs in the Hall of the Mountain King. You know, I love songs like that. Moonlight Sonata. Bum 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 bum. Dun, 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 bum, 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 bum. Or what is it? The 1918 overture. I love blues. Oh my God. Especially the old school blues. There is just some magnificent music that is played when it's just people singing their hearts out over what they know, not this fake made up junk. You know, the House of the Rising Sun. It's not. It's a blues inspired rock song, but you know, there is a house in New Orleans they call the Rising Sun. So yeah, but then you actually get into uh, some of the real blues. Bang, bang, ba-ding, ba-ding, bang, 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 ba-dee, 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 ba-doo-doo-doo, doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo-doo. Yeah, stuff like John Lee Hooker, B.B. King. Uh, I love blues because it even gets mythological. I can't remember the name of the guy, but he supposedly couldn't play a lick of guitar and often wanted to sit in with a lot of these blues players and sing with them. He disappeared for a while, came back. They claim he sold his soul to the devil because all of a sudden he could make the strings on a guitar wind any way he wanted them, make them produce sounds you wouldn't believe. All of a sudden, he was just amazing at the blues. So I mean, God, I can't remember his name, but yeah, Lead Belly's another one. Nirvana did a cover of one of his songs. In the pines, where the sun don't ever shine, I'll shiver the whole night through. So yeah, and one of the videos I done on here was of Woody Guthrie, and he knew Lead Belly. Did some work with him. Even tried to get him on the radio and stuff, give him some more attention. Woody Guthrie seemed like a really good fella, just based on what I was able to research of him. But anyway, that's all I kind of wanted to say on that. We don't need people constantly saying, I got a beautiful soul, my music so high pitched up here. Give me something else. I like some hard rock, some driving metal. But yeah, anyway, let's get off that topic. Another thing I want to talk about. The annoying orange. Saint Stupid. The pretend president. I can't believe there's so many people who look at him and go, yeah, he's what I want to lead us. Really? Don't get me wrong. I didn't like Clinton either. It was a crap sandwich versus crap in a cup. It was the worst presidential choice ever. And the sad thing is, Democrats are trying to push someone else just like Hillary. Joe Biden. Creepy Uncle Joe. Handsy Uncle Joe. You can do it. Go up there. You can do it. He's creepy as hell. He's so handsy. He's a gaff machine. America, we're in a crisis right now. I can't recall anybody on the Republican side who truly, truly, truly stands for the people. There's very few Democrats. We are in a crisis. I've said it before, I'll say it again. They represent the rich and the corporations. We are in a second Gilded Age. What kills me about Trump, we know he's full of it. He's trying to change how poverty is measured in the U.S. so he can make his economy seem like the greatest that's ever been. But the problem is, it's not. The poor are still suffering. The middle class is shrinking. Americans are struggling. And he don't care. What'd he give? A 1.2 trillion tax break to the rich and the corporations. It barely at all reached middle class. Hey, you've got enough for a free meal at McDonald's. You should feel grateful. No, I want equality among the American people. Most of the rich haven't earned their wealth. They've inherited it. That's the problem. that, and they don't want to pay. Do you think those who run Walmart now are the ones that created Walmart? No! It was created by Sam Walton. He is deceased. And his spoilt brats inherited their money. They're spoiled. I can tell you, Trump is spoiled. All I had was a small $1 million. $1 million? You think that's a small loan? I know people that are struggling with a $10,000 loan. They can't get it. And you think a $1 million loan is a small loan? Boy, you were granted luck. Your daddy or granddaddy or whoever it is made the wealth for the Trumps. You just inherited it. Quit acting like you're some magically great person. You went bankrupt at least 5 times. And I know there's going to be a lot of people on the right that's crying, oh, he's just a leftist. Look, I'm a person for the people. Trump sucks. Hillary sucks. McConnell sucks. Schumer sucks. Pelosi sucks. People I'm behind? Bernie. Ilhan Omar. AOC. People that fight for the people. Rashida Tlaib. Rohan Khan. I think I've mispronounced his name. Rohan Khanna? Rokana. Yeah, that's his name. Rokana. People who actively fight against the rich, the corporations, and fight for people. It's not being about leftist. Trump's just bad for the country. He's honestly one of the worst presidents I have seen. Honestly, as someone who amateurishly studies history, since technically I'm a class off of my history degree, you shouldn't really look at a person while they're still in office and to judge their presidency. You should give it time. And, not have a personal interest for or against. But as a citizen, as someone who's seen what's happened in history, I look at Trump and I'm like, no, 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 no. We are in a second Gilded Age. Do things for the people, not the rich, the corporations. This whole uh, what shoot, my brain's slipping on me today. The whole war, economic war he's having with China, putting the tariffs on. There we go. The whole tariff war he's got going on. Stupid. Stupid, stupid, stupid. Because here's what happens. Some people have to purchase those goods regardless. And it ends up trickling down to hurt them, the average person. You look back at history. It's been about 150 years since there's been a tariff war going on. And honestly, they never turned out well. Never. That's why nobody used them anymore. He's taken us back to the early 1800s. They always trickle down to hurt the average person, because sometimes you have to buy the products regardless, and it ends up hurting you as an average citizen. Tariffs have never, ever, ever proved to be a good idea. It's stupidity, pure and simple. And I've not even got into how the man's a hate monger. For years and years, he was a Democrat. Oh, I'm for Democrats. And he'd donate all this money to the Democratic Party, to Democratic candidates. But you notice, when Obama became president, that's when things started to change. That's when Trump started turning Republican. When the first black president came into office, that's when he started becoming Republican. He always thought the Central Park Five were guilty, and even to this day, he thinks they should have been put to death. He puts immigrant brown children in cages. And he helped delve into the conspiracy theories against Obama. Don't get me wrong. I only liked Obama for the first about year, but it became clear that he's not the president we were hoping he would be. I sure didn't want Palin anywhere near it, though. America, we have a serious problem. Number one, we need to get rid of, well, not get rid of, but reenact a act that existed up until the Reagan era, when Reagan's FCC tore it down. The Truth in Media Act. Truth in Media Act. It required news organizations to tell news truthfully to the best of their abilities. I think we should reenact that and give it a little teeth. At least enough to hand out fines to these companies. So, if MSNBC, Fox News, Breitbart, CNN, any of them spreads actual lies, oh, you're fined, $1 million. And we need prices about that big, because they don't care if it's just a little bitty $5,000 fine. Fine them $1 million. And all of a sudden, we'll have companies actually telling the truth again. America, we're in a crisis. And there's a lot we need to do to fix it. But bickering amongst ourselves about which side is right is not helping. We need to push back on both sides. I've pretty much decided that the Republicans I haven't seen any truth from, and about 97% of Democrats I haven't seen any truth from. So there's only a smidgen I can actually look at and go, he's being honest, he's being truthful, she's being honest, she's being truthful. We need to reevaluate what we do. That's why I have a series on here, Congressional Donors, to look at both sides and who they feel indebted to. America, we are in crisis. Worse than we have ever been. Anyway, as always, educate thyself. Think, read, study, learn. I'll see you all again in the next video. But until then, later.